Hi you guys, this is Nicole again from Spiritual Thoughts, and today I'm here to talk about a highly requested subject. The topic I will be talking about today is marijuana and spirituality and my personal views on it. Just a little disclaimer before I start this video, I in no way by sharing my views am trying to make other people's views or your views seem invalid by any means. I totally respect everyone else's views, and these are just my own personal views on the subject. So whether you hate it, you love it, you're somewhere in between, I totally respect your views and I would love to hear your thoughts on it. So with that, I'll get into the video. So there are a few questions that I get asked quite a lot on my Instagram page, Spiritual Thoughts, about marijuana and how it relates to spirituality, meditation, raising your vibration, chakras, and all of that stuff. So the first question I get asked, number one, is if I smoke marijuana, and the answer is yes. I smoke it pretty frequently, and I wouldn't say that it's a bad thing, but I will say that it isn't for everyone. I do not recommend using it if you aren't sure about it or you've had bad experiences and you just don't like it. So I only smoke it sometimes, and I find that it helps with anxiety, it helps to open your mind a little bit and things like that. But I definitely don't recommend using it all the time or like that kind of a thing. The next question I get asked all the time about this is if I think that it helps with awakening and being more spiritual. So my answer to this is no. I do not think that smoking marijuana makes you more spiritual or that it is necessary to have an open mind. I do think that it helps certain people, and if you feel that it helps you, all the better to you. That is so awesome, and I think that it is a beautiful plant and it can be used for lots of good things, but that doesn't mean that for everyone it's going to be like that. You also have to be really careful if you do smoke marijuana, even if it's your first time, your 100th time. Do be aware that it is a drug, it does mess with your mind, and it should be taken with care. It primarily affects the third eye chakra, which I will do a whole separate video about, but this chakra relates back to intuition, higher knowing, deeper thinking, and stuff like that. So when you're smoking this stuff, it is affecting your third eye chakra. It's up to you whether this is positive or negative. Sometimes the state of mind that it can bring will put you into a meditative state, so I do think that it can be used to help with meditation. I know that lots of people use it truly as medicine, and the uses for just the plant itself, aside from smoking it, are endless. So I definitely support using marijuana for other things, using the leaves, other stuff like that. You can totally research online all of the stuff that you can do with hemp and hemp seeds, hemp leaves, all of that good stuff. So there's definitely uses for that, but for the part that you smoke and the part that messes with your mind, I do think that it is a spiritual tool, but you definitely don't need it to start your path and to get to where you want to be. It is fun to do sometimes. I am a human, and lots of people on my Instagram page like to treat me like I'm some spiritual guru who does no wrong and I'm totally perfect, but the truth is I am not perfect. I am a human, and I do enjoy the simple pleasures of life, and I have smoked marijuana before. So for those of you wondering, that is my answer. My views are pretty mixed on it, but I am a pretty positive person about it. I do support the legalization of it, and I definitely think that it has more positives than negatives. Just for the spiritual growth part, I just firmly believe that we are so powerful on our own that we really don't need the help of outside substances to help us get to the state of mind that we would like to be at as a society and as individuals. I definitely think that if more people smoked it, we would live in a much more peaceful world, but to each their own, and I definitely respect the people that have tried it and just don't like it. Everyone is different, and just like I don't like alcohol, I don't like the feeling of being drunk, some people just don't like the feeling of being high, and some people do. So that's totally to each person's perception, and just the fact that we are able to experience these altered perceptions is super interesting to me and is just such an awesome thing to think about. I will say though, to end this video, that some of my best meditations have been under the influence of marijuana, as well as some of my best yoga practices. So it can help with much more than you think, and I highly recommend that you do your own research, go online, look up some of the studies that have been done on it, and truly form your own opinion. If you haven't tried it, and if you're too young, under 18 to try it, then definitely wait. And once you are of age to try it, go ahead and see if it's for you. No one has ever overdosed on it. It's definitely much safer than alcohol. So I recommend if you do try any drug, definitely try marijuana. That being said, always keep an open mind. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.